Welcome back to Pure on the Road, back to HIMSS 2022. I'm Sam Maracini, and you know what? When it comes to healthcare, one of the big places where we are helping to impact our customers is with enterprise imaging. And I have with me Mark Dobbs. Mark, you're part of the team that is bringing all of that to our customers. Tell me a little bit about what's happening in imaging.
That's right, Sam. So it's a particular use case for us that we know we're having a proven impact, right? Where we're having not just a better physician experience, but directly impacts the patient experience. And so PACS is usually the buzzword we hear under the umbrella term of enterprise imaging.
Sure.
And we're talking about medical, images, right? X-rays, CAT scans, MRIs, and it's the second most important diagnostic use case in a hospital. We all think in the electronic medical records. Absolutely. Patients come in, they get registered. The very next place they typically go, Sam, is to get imaging done because that's how you get a look inside the body. And so how can Pure offer value in that space? Well, it's a number of ways, but primarily, obviously, we're an all-flash player, so we know that speed matters in particular areas. We know that physicians need speed.
So speed absolutely matters,
right?
And we're talking flash. Isn't that expensive for all these images? We're talking a huge scale.
Yeah, we're talking petabytes typically, and they never delete the data. So do I really need to keep everything on all flash? Common question we get asked, Sam. So at the end of the day, it's not necessarily about flash. It's the technology that we give you, but it's our business model that's going to protect you. And here's the future. We know that enterprise imaging is a perpetual monster that grows and grows and grows. Physicians are going to access more historical data in the future than they do today. And we also know that physicians are struggling with keeping up with that additional volume, Sam. So what are they doing? They're turning to AI solutions. That's the buzz here at this show. It's been the buzz for 5 years. AI is going to rip data out of a storage solution 10 times faster than a physician. So think about that for your tape spinning disk solutions.
Well, you're pulling that data out, you're analyzing the data, and then you're coming up with some results or some type of a query that's run against it. And the amounts of data are huge in those regards. So from the images themselves, I mean, we're talking about images that need streamed, that need brought up. From a doctor sitting with a patient, I want to pull up an image, take a look. How long does that take, and how are we changing that process?
That's a perfect example for where, again, just changing out a storage solution can have an impact on the physician. So on average, most people that simply do one thing, they change out their current storage for Pure Storage, end up getting a direct benefit to the physicians. So they were pulling up images like women's imaging, Sam. Important thing, right? All of us probably have a female in our life, a mother, that has basically gone every year to get a screening exam.
Sure.
Well, doctors look at 10 to 12 years of that data at once, Sam. And what that leads to is a long loading time. These are high-res images.
Sure.
Here makes that 30, 40% faster. That means that my patient in the waiting room is going to see the physician faster because they've read the exam faster. More quality patient time. And we do that across the board, Sam, on all images, all modalities.
And that's exactly what we're talking about here at HIMSS, where you are in meetings constantly, and we're showing some of the details over here in the booth. But that's what customers are asking about. That's what we're providing. So, Mark, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Sam.
Listen, if you want more information, head to purestorage.com/healthcare. You'll find all sorts of information there. And we can also hook you up with the experts that are going to get into the details on how that technology works and how our evergreen business model is going to allow you to save money in the long run and never need to migrate this data from system to system. It's all connected together, right?
It's a beautiful story.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. We'll see you with more from HIMSS.